I'd like to give you a short presentation on Moya Asia. But first, a question for you. Have you seen the movie Avengers Infinity Wars? In it, the Avengers fight the evil Thanos. He believes there's a threat to the finite natural resources which must be redistributed to half the population only in order to avoid annihilation and catastrophe for the universe. He thinks he's a hero. I'm sure we can all agree the real heroes are the Avengers, the superheroes. For Moya, we also have our battles. There are those who believe private companies should not be in the water business, like David Boyes from Public Sector International. He says, with all these threatening dynamics, meaning scarce resources, none of the governments wants to do anything. We, the public sector employees, will deal with the role to redistribute wealth, because if we don't, there's going to be riots and revolution. I hope you can agree it's Moya who's the superhero. What does it take to be a superhero? Of course, you need a superpower. You also need a commitment to help the public, and you need great success. The superheroes like Tony Stark are super rich, live in super great houses, and have super business empires. So what is our superpower? Of course, our superpower is to take raw, dirty water from rivers and canals, put it through our treatment plants to produce clean, drinkable water, which we magically pressurize and push out to our pipe network to customers, households, businesses, and services in and around Jakarta. And we have 6 water treatment plants now, 4 which we acquired from in Aquatico last year, and 2 which we built ourselves. These are the 2 plants in East Jakarta. One is at Pulau Gadung to the north, and the second is Buaran, a little bit further south. These are the East Jakarta water concession. Then we have one concession in Tangerang, which is to the west of Jakarta. That's Etra Tangerang. And then we have the new BOTs, Moya Tangerang. And here you can clearly see the source, which is the river, and that's an old Dutch dam there giving us deep water for the water treatment plant, which serves the nearby international airport, and 80% of the airport's water comes from Moya Tangerang. And then we have Moya Bekasi, which is over in the east, to the east of Jakarta. And then there is one more small plant in central Jakarta. It's our capacity to 14,000 litres per second. There are 31.5 million seconds in a year, so that's 440 billion litres of water. And we had only 450 litres capacity just a couple of years ago. We are now the largest water treatment company in Indonesia by far, and we expect to stay the largest in the future. We also should have a great commitment to help the public. Now in Indonesia, we lack access to clean piped water. Only a quarter of the population have access. The rest have to get water from bulk or from bottle. Now, piped water is by far the cheapest. So people are having to pay 100, even 1,000 times the cost of what we can serve them with the cheap piped water. So if we can grow, we can give more people more access to cheaper water. We're doing this, of course, like all great superheroes, by working with municipal governments in 2 ways. One is concession, meaning we supply water all the way to the consumer with customer service. The other, the new way, is BOT, build, operate, transfer, 25-year contracts to sell water to the municipal government. Now the concessions will have to become BOTs, but we will add more services to help us grow. So in East Jakarta, for example, the pipe network is old. When it becomes a BOT, we will fix the old pipes. The leakage at the moment is more than 40%. And that will enable us to add new capacity with which we can serve more customers. And for the newer BOTs, we're putting in new pipes, which will also help us to add new capacity, which can all help us to grow further in the future. We must have great success too, of course, to be a superhero. We must get great at our craft. And you can see this in Moya Bekasi, MB, and Moya Tangerang, MT. We have tripled the productivity in just a couple of years, and particularly in the last 3 months, January, February, March, as the pipe network has come online. This will help to boost the rest of 2018. Add another 1,000 litres. So we have 2,500 now, it will become 3,500. So there's still plenty of room to grow here. And because of increasing the productivity, we have also been able to reduce the unit costs. So Moya Bekasi and Moya Tangerang unit costs are coming down towards the same level. The new plants are coming down towards the same level as the older Etra Air Jakarta. And even in Etra Air Jakarta, in just a couple of months, we have managed to improve the productivity as well. This will all help to boost the productivity and profitability for the rest of 2018. I'm sure you'll agree another great measure of success is money. We were losing money as we were investing very heavily in the new capacity, but we've now turned cash flow positive, very positive. We're making about 10 million Sing dollars a quarter. And that also includes the capex, which is also about 10 million. So it's 20 million of operating cash flow, or 80 million a year. Our market cap today is about $270 million. So we're trading at about 3 times the cash flow, which is pretty reasonable. And we believe in Moya Asia in adding value, creating value. We've built a business which we estimate is already worth almost $1 billion. And from that, the water treatment capacity alone is worth almost 300 million. We are going to unlock this value and add even more value for our shareholders in the future. Our shareholders, including the management, our financial backer Salim, and you, the minority shareholders. And since Salim and the new management came in, the share price has tripled. Today we are around 10 cents. 10 cents is a market cap of 270, and as I mentioned, just the water treatment plants are worth almost 300 million. So we believe this is the base value, the par value, from which we can build in the future. And we hope to be your Indonesian water superhero long into the future.